Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter.
Yeah.
Last outing for the Clippers, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Just a serviceable big man.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Pass to Drummond.
Trying to let me win tip-off without even press triangle. They didn't let me win tip-off without even pressing triangle.
Usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's George. It's his first trip to the line.
Oh.
Throw good, Paul George.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Drummond. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Back to George. Pass to Ibaka. And it's the Pelicans' ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
About time.
You look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
Now, here's George. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Here's Drummond. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Walker. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Boy, he keeps constant pressure on the defense. That is for sure. Walker gets to the foul line quite a bit.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Williams. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Inside, Morris.
Drummond got to be better at blocking than this.
Throws it down.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Morris. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Pelicans now.
Oh, they got them 2 mixed up.
Leonard attacking. It's hauled in by Thibault. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Thibault can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Gasol. Williamson trying to free himself up. Count that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Leonard.
On the ball.
For him in big
This
clutches.
nigga
His
hit.
average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Now here's Williams. Here's Ibaka. And Makers sends it back. Russell with a wide open look. But he stays with it. Outside, Walker. Second shot opportunity. And blocked.
But my folks has gotten super slow on this game.
Leonard attacking. And finished off by Leonard.
And it's good to see George concentrate on
Nobody
the
listen.
open man.
Well,
Excellent
do what the controller tell them to.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Morris, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Walker with a clean look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's George. Pelicans pull it in. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Drummond. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And he's just one of those players that's just physically gifted. Drummond can bully defenders when he's looking to score.
New Orleans making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. Now here's Williams. On the wing, Williams. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5.
No.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And George drops them both. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And so it's New Orleans with it. Trailing by 2. Drummond.
Okay, well, give me that.
He's off on that one. Ibaka with some nice D. Right block shot. George, no good. Here's New Orleans. Outside, Russell. It's rebounded by
Ball
Williams.
bouncing perfect.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. They're really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
Now, here is George. He has 6.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They get it back.
Hit this one.
Ingram outside. And no good. And a chance to take the lead there. And here is Los Angeles now. And
But that got a green on this game is horrible.
Amazing athleticism from George. I mean, sprinting towards the bucket and getting there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by New Orleans.
And we've seen Lillard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where
that's good
he's
cheating.
grown to be very effective.
Now here's Williams after the miss from Andre Drummond. To the inside, Morris. Good D by Williamson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Morris, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Oh, Leonard in position.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Kawhi Leonard. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Over in the corner, Zubac.
Oh, that's horrible. Foul. Drummond.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You're not making them.
New Orleans trails by 4. Here's Walker. Out to Ingram. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
George double teamed. Morris outside. Left side, George. Missed inside.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And oh boy,
Good shot, Campbell.
fair, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I like how George looks for contact. He kind of seeks it out. He doesn't back away from the hard physical contact. He knows he's going to get a chance to get to the line when he does take the contact.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Pass to Williamson. Got a piece of it.
Wow, these niggas are wilding out here.
Beverly extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half. contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
That free throw good from Williamson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better. Keep fighting.
Dude, that was a miss guy. Fucking damn. Now, this
Guys,
is...
they're hoping this season, their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
He hitting them.
As he goes right over, he beats a Zubac.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Leonard, no luck. Outside, ball. It's Bible on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Back to ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's
Like, Shaky is invisible out here.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
New Orleans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Williamson. All alone. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond.
That big boy is a beast.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Pass to Cavangeli. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Jackson drives in. And stolen by Thibault. Count it, good. Thibault got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. And guys, what do you think
I like
about
that
the
move.
whistle stats here for New Orleans?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside Jackson. Excellent D there from Ball.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
A shot by Batum, no good. New Orleans leading by 7.
Dog.
So looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
You know, not really an explosive athlete, but Russell has a bag of tricks. He's crafty, he's slick, the up fake, getting the defender to overcommit there.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Dog.
The basket by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Russell. A three. He can't get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans.
Oh, so?
They lead by 7. Goes back up. Yep, that one goes in there. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It's Jackson with the drive.
They just cheated him.
Floats one up. That shot no good. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Clippers trail by 9. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Walker's running. That one good for 2.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to man. Now Patterson. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Williams. Pass to Ibaka. Gasol with the steal. It's hauled in by George.
This nigga playing like he in the YMCA.
To the paint. Gasol with the steal.
Gonna miss another one.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Out to Ibaka.
That's money.
Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of
And
basketball. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside, Walker. Lobbed up there for Drummond. The shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Ingram outside. A shot, no good. They tee that time from Leonard.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Outside, George. Headed there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Williamson. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition.
Just Drummond is Zion, the only one scoring.
Produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
30 of the 50
And
points.
Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Shots good by Walker.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Right side, Williams. Leonard, that's for two. That one a little long.
That's a
Nigga that walk.
here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Oh.
Great goodness! That was special. Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's Williamson. And another shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 17 now.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Patterson. Here's Leonard. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Russell from long range.
Finally.
Good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Russell from long range. Goes up again.
Oh.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Puts it up from 15. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close
shot.
range points. You got to have those.
He gets that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside.
That boy Drummond is playing big time. Newton.
To Drummond.
God almighty, it's just great to have a shooter that ain't gonna pass it to when you press X.
This one for three.
That nigga Kawhi is fast.
Milton with it. And here is Maker. Covered by Morris. 5 on the clock.
Who?
Here's Ball.
George.
Trains it from 9 feet away. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
That's going with him.
Too soft on that
D'Lo
possession.
trash and Milton trash.
And contest at the rim.
New Orleans leading by 18. And the foul.
If not him, then who?
And that'll be his third foul so far.
We done missed enough. Only hit 1 3 combined.
Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Over in the corner, Gasol. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
3 points from over here is trash.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. They get it again. Pass to Leonard. And the officials calling for a 3-second.
Trash on Hall of Fame regardless. I don't know who that was on.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Clippers trail by 8.
What I said.
Trash on Hall of Fame regardless.
And all you got to do is
Shooting on Hall of Fame is trash regardless.
They hold the lead.
I can hit in the regular thing.
I can't.
Here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
You gotta be green.
Well, yeah, you do gotta be
They
green.
need a bucket in a
I
big
can
way
get
here
green
to regain some confidence.
on the regular,
Here's
but
Jamal.
online I can't.
Up top, Ibaka.
That got more to do with the leg than being on Hall of Fame.
Shot clock at 6.
Probably one being in
They need this one. Milton grabs the board.
Shot Milton.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka.
Who did I just put in? Russell.
New Orleans leading by 18. Ball with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Is Russell with the drive. From the low block. Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Kennard.
Oh, he should play that Morris.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball. No dice on the putback jam.
In what century would that have been a shot Gasol? Or movement Gasol could have made?
That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Trying not to call no timeouts for him.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Here's Morris. And that's the final
At one point, Zion and
so it's New Orleans
Drummond
with an 18-point
had most of my
lead as the
points.
quarter comes to a close.
Like they both 14 only had 30-some points.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Pelicans leading by 18. And the
Toe messed up. What are they talking about?
Patrick Mahomes.
Toe messed. I thought he hit me.
Once he gets established position,
I say he might need surgery on his toe too.
attack the rim.
I thought it was Jerry. So he did it in the way.
Nah, Jared probably lying. You know he don't like black quarterbacks.
He don't like black boy, he like
high
mine.
post, Zubac.
Okay.
He ain't like Cam before he got on that team.
Early foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I know both of them. I thought everybody else in the group.
And the first one at the line is good.
Teammates don't like Cam.
Since when?
And that's good as he hits both of his
You know
shots.
Auburn used to whoop Georgia? Or did?
What they would have to do with Jared?
Al Russell.
I don't know what they got to do with Jared.
Cam didn't even play that crowd in the Super
Mr.
Bowl.
Williamson.
No Bobo. I can understand him. They was in the same division.
I don't understand Bobo.
Oh, and he
They was in the
puts it
same
off the
division.
glass.
And they
Wow.
won the division a couple times.
I don't hate Mahomes. You don't hate Lamar?
Y'all ain't got a
Here's
chance.
Beverly.
Man, I tell you, you really have to.
The Steelers are not my team. Why you think I would hang on Cam?
Watson goes to the Steelers. What happens?
On both ends
They
of the
win it
floor
all.
in addition to that.
But they ain't your team. They would be then.
And so
I
it
said
takes
if
both
Watson
from the
go to, I said if Ben lead, they'll be my team.
New Orleans leading
Watson
by
ain't even got to
16.
come.
The hate for being is very odd.
No, it's not.
Let Matt Ryan had won 2 championships for the Falcons. You know the love Bobo would have.
Bobo got too much love for Matt
Strike
Ryan.
the wiry frame,
Bobo don't
taking
mind
it
me.
up
He got
strong inside, and D'Angelo
playing
will
on
get
both
free
of
throws.
them.
First free
Man,
throw is good.
threw almost 50 touchdowns every year.
Hits them both.
We're still
30 something.
waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime.
Can't hit them all.
Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime
What is
soon.
this?
That kind of marksmanship.
Come on, Tarek. Who pulled back and win this?
Oh, he got whacked on that one.
What's wrong with you?
Contact.
Ooh. That nigga Drummond is a difference maker.
Zion got 8
He hits the
rebounds.
second from the line.
Craig supposed to be playing me soon.
A few
Okay.
possessions in the
Yeah,
fourth
he
quarter,
said he'll
just
hit me
over
up
the
soon.
play.
That's what's up.
Here's
That was
a
before
dribble.
this game.
Out to Russell. Some
I
nice
love
passing
it.
here by New
It's
Orleans.
only you want me to play in the game. You
Plays
win.
again. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah, 3 now, right?
Count that one. And
Four with this.
Pelicans lead by 19.
Cause you, Terrell, Donovan.
Yeah, the first half was one to the deep
I gotta play
six
Donovan
or
here.
forget, but in the second half,
And I
he's
think
looked a
that's
lot
it.
better.
Oh, and Keyston might be my
There's no
next
telling
game.
what Keeson at his new
Now
schedule.
here's Beverly.
I think he's my next game.
Here's Morris.
He won the early East teams.
And Beverly has tremendous speed, both in how he
Got him
passes
very
and
late for me.
shoots it.
And I
Tough
skipped
to
over
cover
for
in
him
the
to
screen
play
and
all
roll.
the rest of y'all. He was my real first game.
The free
I
throw
think
good for
Garrett
Morris.
was late in the season for me, I think.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Pelicans.
Come
A
on.
shot. No good. So Los Angeles
But me didn't want to join the West Coast. You ain't finna get DeAndre back. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all ain't do that for Zillions.
To shut the door
When
on
they strip the Ravens down.
Here's Russell. Out to
I
Ingram.
want to be on back. Be on back. I want to say be on back. She right. Said
Russell
that,
high post.
man, right weeks
And
ago.
the dunk by Williamson.
When we started the thing.
He's 280
Case Smitty.
pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the
I
air
sitting on Fred
like
and
this
Messi,
young man.
still
Williamson
Donovan and
is
King.
special.
Oh, he friends with you?
I said it off your game.
And
He ain't
that one's
friendly.
good. Beverly.
I
Beverly's
just sent
got
the
4
2 times.
points now in the quarter.
Well,
and the defense no back, which is why he simply laid
it
it in.
been 2 invites sent to him then.
Williamson trying
I
to
thought it was just one. He still ain't
Russell
returned
with the
one.
bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low.
He's the
Again,
one
it's
sitting
been
on
a
one. Let him sit
mismatch
on one.
thus
Maybe
far.
he accepting because he don't know who
I'd
you is.
agree with you, and I don't
He
think
done
they
played him
expected
twice.
this one would be a game where they would get battered inside.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That boy Zion is a freak beast.
The passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans.
told you
Where
you
do you
got it.
fall on that
Mhm.
point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution,
I done beat him in trivia and 2K.
as well as they would like. But
He
I'm a
gets
fan of some of the
better person.
experiments, I should say, that we've tried
So
this
the
far. And I
trivia.
hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good
Put
thought.
that in the group. Gotta beat
Williams
you
looking
in
around.
trivia and
Pass to
2K.
Ibaka.
Next Madden.
Over Drummond. And it's
Good
sent
block.
back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drumming using his height and wingspan to deny the
Yeah,
shoot.
that shit hurt.
Stolen by George. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Attacking in transition the
Can
most
you not play
consistent
stupid
way
in the
to
close
generate
game
easy
out here?
looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
5 minutes is a whole quarter.
5 minutes.
And he can't get the first one.
3 threes and those. What, a
And he can't
6?
get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. One-on-one here.
Gotta say, we're playing with King.
It's
I mean,
Drummond with the
Bobo.
rebound.
Talking about, man, I could have scored anytime I wanted to.
Pass the ball. Milton in the corner.
Hit one.
Buries it from three-point range. Milton's got his first 3 points of the game.
2 threes this whole game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense
Yeah,
has got to do a
Drummond
better
was
job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score
had
being
Adams.
what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka.
Oh, this a different beast too.
Come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Milton. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh,
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
oh, look
Outside
at that switched on him. Yeah, wait. Well, what's out here with the scrolling picks?
Offensive rebound. Morris with the bucket.
Keep drumming out of here.
Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And make these two earn their money.
To see more of this
Oh, Russell,
from
he
Marcus.
needs to come out
Attack
here.
that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Here's Ball. And
Some of these niggas need to play to not get traded at this point.
free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
This is my one with Donald. And I think Jared will be
That's
my
good from
last
Ball.
person.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that
The
time.
last person you know.
And play
Clippers trail
Kings and
by
Jared.
21.
Jared might feel, but I don't think the team is gonna be no better.
Outside
Kings
Williams
might be done.
to the middle. Here's
Oh.
Morris. Good D by
I ain't
Drummond.
seen Donovan.
Oh, never mind. Kings were playing with good teams. We played them. And Jared.
The backboard thus far.
Yeah,
Timberwolves.
rebounding has been a key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Ingram.
Their zone gonna kill them, maybe. That Kings know how to play the zone.
A nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
It will be a battle. Intriguing one.
Outside Williams.
Donovan got the
Outside
shot.
Ibaka.
Kings might got the steal. but-
Off with the layup. And so
I wouldn't say
will
that.
bring it up for the Pelicans.
If he's big, he'll have to. But he got the
Nice
talent
passing
on
here
the
by New
team.
Orleans. Ingram.
I'm saying on the team,
Well,
Donovan
there
got the
it goes.
talent.
Second chance shot. Jump shot
Oh,
is in
Ingram
that
got
time.
12 points.
But I would
No
definitely say
stopping
Kings was
Ingram
better
when
to
he's in
play than
rhythm,
Donovan. I don't know.
especially
I think he
when
would.
he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
He is. He done played too long.
Lakers sends it
Not
back.
to be.
I mean, Tony still playing like
Outside Russell.
2K16.
Good on the
Are
baseline.
we hitting greens now?
Russell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Russell
You know,
hot
I
somehow.
love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
But Connor got destroyed.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. .129 left in the
Man,
fourth.
gonna have a win on you
Yes,
already.
and with this one winding
Ooh.
down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
Good, keep some
This was a
competition on
team
that side.
performing to
They're
its
gonna give him that competition regardless.
A hugely satisfying win.
Yeah,
A
you was a
game that
competition.
not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Clippers.
And what a tremendous standout performance
hit a
it
shot
was
while he had-
for Andre Drummond.
He just out here wilding, man.
Effort he put forth on the glass.
What do you
He
make
played
it?
with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Oh,
Pass to Maker. Outside Russell. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to
the
fall.
boy shot.
They
He can
made
just shoot in the
most of
fourth.
their opportunities looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
But it was like he
when they
don't
are
care
playing
what
at
he
their
talking
best.
about.